to start. People ask me if I'm scared to go up the stage. So the truth is, I'm not scared, I'm excited. I can't be scared in a room full of people that cherish and love me, and that is what I feel. And thank you all so much for that. I'm here to tell you my story. So I serve in Maglan unit. I'm 27 years old. I was a reservist. I love what I do. On the 7th of October, I was called by my commander at 8 a.m. I live in the Upper Galilee next to Lebanon, and told me, Itay, we need you right now in base. I said, of course. I took a machete, a friend of mine, that served in the same unit. We drove to the south, and we couldn't believe what we saw. For 5 days, we fought against those monsters that in their eyes you could only see hate. And the only reason we stayed alive and continue fighting day after day is because we fight out of love for Israel, out of love for life, and out of love for each other. After 5 days of fighting, we were on a mission, finally got a special mission. We needed to retrieve, to recover dead hostages' bodies from the Gaza envelope, from the Gaza Strip, and we were still in the Gaza envelope, inside Israeli territory. We're a team of 24 guys, the best men I know. I love them, each and every one of them, very much. And we drove in a column of 6 Humvees. When we started to get fired by rockets, one of the cars malfunctioned, and we took a high decision to split the force, to drive to someplace safe, so-called, on the border with Gaza, still inside of Israel. And we got there. There was a bomb shelter, big bushes around it, and good friends. And we ran into the bomb shelter, and out of the 12 guys that we split to half and half. 6 guys stayed outside, stayed in high alert. I was inside chilling, and after a minute, I went outside as well. I saw my teammates preparing for everything, when all hell broke loose. 8 Nukhba terrorists opened fire at us from all directions. I saw all of my teammates that were outside of the bomb shelter falling to the ground, some responding, some not responding to my calls, some shooting back, but all of them got shot in that moment. And I have like shiver in my body. I feel that all of my life took me to this moment to be the best friend I can, to be the best soldier I can. But more than all, to put a smile on my face. Because that's the biggest shield that I ever used and that ever helped me. And I see one of my friends crawling to me after he got shot in the leg and 2 bullets in the helmet. He shouts, they're shooting me, they're shooting me. I raise my weapon. He crawls next to my legs. I see the terrorist emerge from one of the bushes, started to fire at me with his AK, and I just don't think. I point my weapon at him, release 2 bullets. They hit his head. He falls to the ground. All I'm thinking is, good job, Itay. Continue that. Everything's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be fine. You need to buy time. And I'm outside. I see another terrorist. He shoots at me. I shoot at him back. I don't hit. And I shoot and change position, shoot and change position like they taught me, until I just sprint him. I surprise him. I emerge from the corner. And from 0 distance away, I take him out as well with 6 bullets in the chest. And then I look behind me. I see 2 dead terrorist bodies. And I believe that we're gonna be okay. I really believe. I see my teammates lying on the ground, but it's my best friends. I can't comprehend that something happened to them. And in my brain I say, oh, it's fine, they're just sleeping. Of course it wasn't that. I started to speak with one of my teammates inside of the bomb shelter. Told them we need to create a perimeter outside of the bomb shelter. There's a lot of terrorists. When I see 2 grenades fall right in front of me, I jump to the other direction. I feel big explosions. I stand back up. I dust myself off. I'm fine. I don't hear anything, but I go back to battle. I search for more terrorists. Another grenade falls next to me, but this time I don't see it and I don't hear it. It just explodes less than a meter away. I fall to the ground. My body became jello. I don't know why I can't move. I think that everything is okay because I don't feel the pain. And I feel bullets flying above me, and I say, okay, Itay, I need to change position. But I can't, my body's not working. And then I said, okay, Itay, your teammates got this, he'll do everything to save you. All you need to do is take a deep breath. And I can't. I don't able to breathe. And I start to freak out. And I can't breathe. More and more and more. Until I finally, I think, pass out. Everything is dark. And then I just find myself floating above the battlefield, floating above the situation. Everything is like orange filtered. And I remember my teammates fighting, but I don't care. I remember the terrorists fighting, but I don't care. All I want is to continue with this amazing feeling. I feel something loving me. I feel beloved. I feel great. I feel like that's my place. I need to finish with this nonsense and continue on with my life. When I see a dead body that I don't recognize, and I look at it, and it bothers me. For everything else, I was apathic. And I get closer and closer until I see my own face on that body, when I have like flashes of electricity going through my body that I feel all of my life going. I don't see my past, I see my future. I see how amazing it's gonna be. I see family. I see barbecues. I love barbecues, really. I see my teammates, and I see a big house in the north full of kids, and I know all of that is gonna be mine, and these amazing feelings that I felt surrounding me while I was up there, I feel all of them gonna be in my life, and I choose life. And I scream at myself, Itay, start breathe. Again and again, until finally I go back to the same terrible situation. They're shooting at us from all directions. We're 7 out of 12 people already shot, but I feel the most protective that I ever felt in my life because I saw in front of me one of my teammates protecting me with his own body, will do whatever it takes to keep me safe, even though he doesn't know if I'm alive or not. And I just push myself into a sitting position. All my right side didn't work. I have problems, that's fine. I went into the scope, started shooting a bit. He looks at me, scared, like, Itay, you alive? And then he just jumped at me. He screams in my ear, Itay, you're bleeding heavily. You have a fountain of blood from your neck. You can see maybe a little bit. I'm after 3 surgeries already. Looks good, right? Say yes. Like that, we fight for almost 50 minutes, taking out the terrorists with heavy casualties. We didn't succeed in our mission, unfortunately, but we did succeed recently when we retrieved almost all of the hostages, but we didn't finish with that. I woke up in the hospital, a broken man, crying, don't know what to do with myself. I felt like the biggest failure that God ever created. From a soldier that served his country, now I need help to go to the toilet. Now I need someone to wash me. I can't move my right arm. I can't move my head. But it all changed a day later. Sorry. In that day, they told me that 3 of my best friends gave their life. Itay Moreno, Ido Kaslasi, and Daniel Castiel. And I was broken from that and from injury. But a day later, one of my teammates calls me. And I hear the joy in his laugh. I feel in his voice, and I feel like, it's like, Itay, you're alive. And I'm, yeah, but they're dead. But he said, but you're alive. We didn't thought that you're going to make it. But he said, and I said, yeah. But then he said something amazing. He said, Itay, we lost so much. We lost so much. We lost that battle. We didn't lose that battle. We're here. But we lost that battle. 3 amazing people, our best friends. And along the war, we lost so many more. But you have so much more to live for. In Itay, in that battle, you saved 9 other lives because you managed to take out terrorists, you managed to fight. And that means something. That means so much. And I'm here thanks to you, and I love you. Thank you. And ever since, my way to win the war, my own battle, to tell my friends above that we won, is just to be a better person, is to help someone else, is to be a hose and not a bottle that only takes to himself, is to take the good and bring it forward. That's what I felt in the hospital. That's what I felt from my teammates. And I feel it here in this room, and I want to thank you for the amazing support that you give for me, for the injured. And I have here 2 different buttons. How do you call it? Pins. One's a Hebrew hammer, because I love you, and I love everything you stand for. And second is the pin for the injured soldiers. That, yeah, we are here in the crowd, there's some of us, but we don't want your grace. We want you to believe in us that we're doing the best, and we're gonna be even better version of ourselves than we were before. And all of us almost gave everything to win this war, and that's exactly what we're gonna do. And we have to retrieve all of the hostages back. And thank you so much for your amazing love and your amazing support. And I salute you.
In assisting me in giving this award is Jack Edry. Jack, a member of the RJC. Jack was a member, a fighter in Miquelon, and fought in many wars for Israel. It is my privilege to honor for his service in wartime and for his commitment to helping the thousands of IDF soldiers who have fought violently for their country and sacrificed so much. Itay, this plaque says, on behalf of the Republican Jewish Coalition, we proudly present this Defender of Israel Award to Itay Sagy in recognition of his courage under fire in the iron swords of war and his devotion to the welfare of Israel's wounded veterans. This award is funded by the Steven Mizel Foundation.
I want to say one last thing. A big thanks to Steven that made it all happen. And I love you. You're my friend. And you're the biggest friend of Israel that I know. And thank you to RJC. You're so cool. Really, it's the coolest place that I've ever been in my life. I'm not kidding. Really, like, it's top of the notch, right? That's how you say it? Thank you.
Please welcome pollster